Hey there everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! It's me, Cooper, and as you can see at the top of the screen, we're using a brand new deck. And there's more than just the main deck now, so let's go ahead and get into it. And yes, by pulling Jinzo, you unlock Joey Wheeler. Problem: you cannot put Jinzo in your deck or Joey will not be here. Jinzo must be in your trunk. If you wish to duel Joey... if you wish to have Jinzo in your deck and duel Joey, you need to beat Joey 10 times to lock him in. So, let's go ahead and face my absolute favorite character with a brand new deck. I have a brand spanking new deck, which is terrible, but I think will be fun to use. So, let's see. I got Polly. Ooh, I got Polly, but I'm missing a few other cards. Okay. A few of these fuse with the cards. I know they all actually have fuse. It's funny, every card in my hand fuses, but I only have a few of the actual fusions. And I will say right now, I actually, out of all these cards, I actually only have one fusion. Because this would make, what is it called, Labyrinth Tank. This would make Skull Knight. This would make either Cybersaurus or Brachioradus. And this would make Thousand Dragon. I only have one of those in my deck, because we've only pulled one of those. So if you can remember which one, then good for you. You're good at this. He does have a high attack deck, and I don't know how to fight Joey. So I need to sacrifice something. You know what? Screw Burn. Can Soldier get out there? I don't need to win by Burn. You're only in this deck because you're an alternate win condition. So let's see what he does. He also has Fusion, so this should be an interesting duel. Holy shit. No wonder his attack is maxed out. He's got himself a freaking Goblin attack force. Alright, well, that's horrifying. Those cards in this game are definitely horrifying. Any of those 4 stars that go in defense mode afterwards, they're all very good. So, I guess Rex is going out there. It's my best card. I actually just gotta hope for a lucky top deck right now, which, no joke, my whole deck is just a mishmash of bad cards that can fuse into pretty cool cards. They're not all good, but you know what? I don't care. I honestly think this game's probably easy enough to win as long as I get lucky draws, so let's just hope. But this is, to date, the weakest deck I've made. Plus, I only have one Poly in my deck. I don't know if you noticed, but I pulled it. So I feel really lucky right now. He had 2 Goblins to start this duel. Using Widespread this early is a terrible idea, but I have to, because honestly, what are the odds he has a 3rd Goblin? And honestly, he probably has Gear Free. He probably has a lot of shit I'm not ready for. I'm going to go ahead and summon my Tainted Wisdom. Tainted Wisdom's a very funny card. It's an old card you probably did own as a kid if you were my age. I am of the age of 27 as of this recording. And I'm going to go in and do some damage. 1250 is not the worst because of all the crappy cards I run for this Fusion deck. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Cooper, who the hell runs Fusion deck when they only pulled 1 Poly? Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! 2004. You only pulled 1 Poly? That's enough. We'll make it work. Yes, fucking Spear Dragon. Holy shit. That's a real monster right there. I might even just let him kill my Tainted Wisdom, even if it does break my heart in the end. Please don't break my heart, game. That was the monster I had the fusion material for. The other ones I do not. I wish I had a Thousand Dragon, but that's another one of those rare cards. Yeah. Plus, I'd need Baby Dragon. I still don't have one of those. Okay, I did not pull it. I have Hyasabi. I know what you're thinking. Who the hell runs Hyasabi? Well, guess what? He's a fusion. You might not remember his, or maybe you do. But he's a fusion, and if I happen to pull his fusion, I'm going for it. So let's go ahead and destroy. So all of Joey's deck seems to be big attacker. Oh god, don't tell me final attack orders exists yet. There's a chance it does, and if he has it, I'm done. That's old GG. They made him a freaking beater deck, which it makes sense so far. Goblin Attack Force makes sense. Spear Dragon, I guess that makes sense. He has some dragons. Fusion, son of a bitch. He beat me in Fusion? Nope, Panther Warrior is useless. He can't do anything. I could Nightmare Wheel it, but honestly, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm going to hold on. MST, shit. I was hoping I would get it. Okay. Dark Hole is not worth. Time Wizard's not worth. I guess I can wait to use it, but I'll show him Time Wizard, making him want to attack it. And then, I think the only good thing so far is Joey doesn't seem to run any spells and traps, which does actually make a lot of sense for Joey. I mean, he has a couple. Not too many. Axe Raider. Please tell me he's dumb enough to attack with the bigger monster first. He's not, but hey, we're learning. Go ahead and do that. I want to see if Panther Warrior will come get me. Sorry, Time Wizard. You're not worth it unless we're in a bad situation. Alright, good. Now that I've gotten him to do that, and I got him to get rid of a card, we're just going to Nightmare Wheel him. Start doing a little bit of burn each turn, and then if we win by burn, we win by burn, but overall, we'll play the patience game until he gets a tribute monster. Skelengel is not the best, but not bad in this situation where I don't mind stalling for a bit. I just gotta wait for good old Hyusabi to get his other material so I could use some fusion. Plus, his fusion could beat Panther Warrior, so if you don't remember his fusion, it's stronger than a Panther Warrior. In fact, I only chose fusions that were at least decently strong. So don't expect any really dumb ones. Plus, they had to be cards I owned, so, you know, if I didn't own the cards, I can't do it. I have no fusion support in this game, so can't do much with this. Skelengel, let's see if I just get lucky. I'd love to get lucky. I want to show fusion in the first ever duel. Nope. Giant Soldier is another card that fuses, but not one in my deck. Even though I probably should. No, it doesn't need to fuse. We'll just set it. He sees that we got a freaking Skelengel. I can honestly win with Dark Hole with Dark Elf combo once he burns 2 turns from now. I should have attacked his monster at least. That was weird of me not to do that, because now he might get his better card out. No, he didn't, but still, should attack. I don't know what his flip, if he has flip effects, but let's play it safe. Alright, 500 more burn. The duel will end next turn, unless, is there something in my hand I forgot about? The duel will end next turn, but Sangan... How bad do I want to fuse? That's the real question, because I actually could just go for the fusion. I just won't be able to use it yet. You know what? Screw it. For the fans. This is for the fans. I'm going to get the fusion. As long as none of these cards are flip effects that kill me. We'll find out right now. Rex Raptor's monster, get on in there. And trust me, Alligator Sword. I would 100% use Rex Raptor's fusion monster, but I haven't pulled it, and I haven't pulled Crawling Dragon, so... Oh wow, double Alligator Sword. He probably uses that for fusion, but he has Poly and did not draw the right cards. Sangan, this is for me. This is for the fans, it's for me, we're going to make it happen. For all the fans out there, let me show you the fusion. All you need is Hyusabi, a Kappa monster, and then with the Kappa monster, you put it together with Wishes, the mystical lamp. So you gotta have a little bit of wishing in your heart. I need a Witch of the Black Forest to make this more viable. And then, now that I have all this, I can activate the legendary Polymerization. And with Polymerization, I can create a beast so strong, even the Panther Warrior can't hold up to us. The Roaring Ocean Snake. And then, Hyusabi, Mystic Lamp. On my first ever duel against Joey Wheeler, I pulled off a fusion. Yes, did it cost me something? A little bit, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to win the duel, so who cares? Yeah. There's actually, like, almost no way for me to lose unless he tributes that card and somehow kills me. Exactly. No way for me to lose, because 500 burn comes through, I have a guaranteed victory. I know, it's like, dude, you summoned it, why don't you just use it for battle? That's not his point. He's not here for that. He's here just to show you guys that I can fuse, even though I only have 1 Poly in my deck. And a bunch of random fusion. I think I have like 8 fusion cards in my deck. And I just threw a bunch of monsters in that work. But even with this random mishmash deck, I could beat Joey Wheeler, a tier 3 opponent, with a really strong deck. I mean, double Goblin Attack Force, freaking Spear Dragon, Panther Warrior, all these cards are amazing. Even Alligator Sword's pretty good. Like, all these cards are amazing, guys. We gotta be careful. But I beat the Joey, and that gets me. So, I'm gonna open 1 more of these for now. But we do need to open the Blue Ice Pack to get what we're actually looking for. So I'm sorry, that's just the thing we have to do. I got Ceasefire! Oh! That's a really good card. Is it worth putting in the deck? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, I realized how to sort. Thank you, everybody, in the comments below. Let's go ahead and just do this. Go down here, get me Ceasefire. And then I will take out a card immediately after. Wait, what the hell? Did I skip it somehow? Oh, I'm in my deck right now. See, that makes sense. But thank you for telling me how to sort either way. So, yeah, do this, and then I hold A, then we go down here, and Ceasefire. And it's limited to 1, as it should be. And this is semi-limited to 2, which honestly makes sense due to Exodia decks. Memory Wheel's still a good card. Mirror Force is necessary. 7 Tools is kind of... Negate Attack is okay. I don't really need it. MST is good. Heavy Storm is necessary. Change of Heart is too good. Tribute to the Doom is okay. Especially in a deck like this, it's actually better because there's a lot of cards I want to throw away. Why am I not in my deck doing this? Sorry, guys. I'm a little... Yeah, I can be a little dumb sometimes. You just have to put up with it. You know what? I'm going to get rid of Negate Attack. I know it sounds bad, but screw it. I'm getting rid of Negate Attack. Our deck is fine. So now that we faced Joey, we're going to go back to doing what we were doing last episode. We got to unlock new packs to unlock more characters. So we're going to take on Rex Raptor, who actually should be an easier opponent, because Joey could have wrecked us there. We just got lucky with good back row, good front row combo. And Rockor Grotto number 2. This is why I feel safe, because he didn't even get one of his ace monsters. I drew my red eyes. That's the best fusion in my deck. I just got to get lucky in drawing it. Did I get Poly? I did not get Poly. That will come, though. Hey, I got 2 out of King Rex. Now I really hope I pull the other monsters, because I do want to get... you know what the good news? Since the card I need is in Blue Eyes pack, I might pull another Poly, making this deck more consistent. And then I got to find a pack that has Fusion Sage, and then a Fusion deck is completely possible. But so far, it's doable right now. It's doable. This early in the game. Shit. Rageki. Oh, he held it back, but so did I. I held back a good monster, too. I only use two-headed because he's just a solid monster that you don't care if he dies by a spell or trap card. But you're happy to have nonetheless. Morse Raider, though, that's just a beauty. Is he the beauty I want? Yeah, he's the beauty I want. Let's get him out there. Vorse Raider's going in and Vorse Raider's going ham. So the best fusion in our deck should be obvious. We have ourselves a Black Skull Dragon. This deck is our Black Skull Dragon deck for now. Obviously, we have 1 Red Eyes, 1 Summon Skull, and 1 Poly, and 1 Black Skull. And I was lucky that we got any of that stuff. And our opponent got rid of a good monster for a Sword Arm of Dragon, which we could still kill even if it was in defense mode. However, he's playing well, because he's getting good spells and traps to make up for the fact that his monsters are not the best. And I can appreciate that, because I'm doing that myself with this deck. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play, forced to play, Jirai Gumo. And not really forced, I could go for Tribute to the Doom, but it's not the play I want to do. Plus, having some of these weak monsters, they do have some effects that actually help. Mystic Lamp could be a burn card, technically. Being a piercing, a direct attacker, you never know. Plus, I'm pretty sure, oh shit, I'm really low on life points. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. I just gotta hope my opponent does not Dark Hole into Monster Born into normal summon into game. But that's a lot of, a lot of ifs. Yeah, exactly. That was supposed to happen. And we got ourselves, well shit, maybe I'm gonna do it. You never know. Yeah, I kind of want to. You know what? Let's go with this play. I'm going to go activate Tribute to the Doom. We're going to throw away Red Eyes Black Dragon. We're doing this to destroy the face down, which is probably bad, but doesn't matter because I really want to summon this monster. We're going to summon the Red Eyes Black Dragon, one of our, we'll call that our ace. This is our ace. It's not our boss. Black Skull Dragon is the strongest card in our deck, and the only card in our deck that could take down a Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is not a threat yet, but down the road, we're going to be going up against opponents that strong. And then we win on this turn thanks to this play. So, yay, my brain worked. All right, Jirai Gumo, heads failed me, but it won't fail me twice. Nothing fails you twice, exactly. All right, now with the massive damage, we add in a little bit of Red Eyes on top. And just in case the Red Eyes isn't spicy enough, you get a little Cannon Soldier in there. And then if Cannon Soldier isn't spicy enough, wait till main phase 2, let him shoot himself, and then Rex Raptor goes down. So, we go to main phase 2. And then, up, there we go. And fire the cannon, please. You can shoot yourself, because that's funny that works. And there we go, guys. We are the wieners. And since we are the wieners, we get ourselves a new card. One that matters. The other ones are going to be crap. Wow, no. I didn't pull a single rare. We got unlucky. Masaki's cool, and I will put Flame Swordsman in a deck one day. But I don't have the other cards I need, which is Flame Manipulator. And how close is Rex to getting there? Oh, we could do it today if I'm fast enough. Yeah, we could do this. We're going for Rex today just to get a new pack to try and get a new character. I know we still have to pull the cards, but hey, there's Ancient Brain. Now I just need the other card I've been pulling every duel. I got all my fusion stuff. Every card in my hand is for a fusion. I think Hibikimi is actually strong enough on her own. She's pretty good. Like, all things considered, she's pretty good. Plus, I drew... unless he gets his boss. If he gets his boss... Or his ace, I should say. If he gets Coin Dragon or Two-Headed King Rex, which are his ace monsters, then I'm in trouble. Exactly. Most of his cards are not that good. I could beat that. The only time you should ever be scared of Rex Raptor is Mega Zowler, Sword Arm of Dragon, which shouldn't scare you at this point in the game, but maybe when you first unlock them. And then if you in a blue moon, you get to see him fuse, because one day we might get to see it, or one day you guys have maybe seen it. That is one time you should be scared. A 2200 beater that doesn't die to Trap Hole is pretty good. Djinn of the Wind is dead. And then with our good old 7-colored fish, we go in for 18. I was thinking about making a water deck too. just because, and I think you guys would agree. I'm going to be making decks a lot. Because this game may have crappy cards, and all the spells and traps will probably be the same because I don't have variety. But I am going to make attribute type decks, field spell decks. I'm going to make decks that revolve around something. This deck is revolving around fusion in general, which is why we have so much random crap. But that random crap could become beautiful cards if we're lucky. So Fisher does not work in this situation, but maybe one day. Let's just go ahead and have Hibikimi. I trust 1450 against Rex Raptor. Only his tribute monsters have good D. Yep, Battle Warrior. That's not even yours. Give that back to Joey, even though Joey should not be running it either. 7-colored fish, you're going to need to get in there. And then next turn, we'll draw Cannon Soldier and we'll win. That'll just end the duel. I don't even need Cannon Soldier, but that's just a nice card to have. Yay! Enemies going down. There's nothing to fear. I shall complete my turn and hope for the best. And yeah, this is the one duel he did not get any of his spell cards, which would not have mattered because it's the first duel I start with Imperial Order. What do I want to win with? Ancient Brain, Hyasabi? I do like Hyasabi. Let's go with Ancient Brain just to spice things up. Look at him. That's for one of the best fusions in my deck, so don't laugh at him. Like, him and Tainted Wisdom make a monster that's the second strongest card in my deck. So, no laughing. And, oh, that card actually had some D, but like I said, Hibikimi's just enough. She's good. And I will let the brain do it. Ancient Brain, you feel like it? You and Wisdom go together to make a true knight, which makes no sense, but it's cool. It's a cool monster, so I can get over it. A Fiend and a Spellcaster creating a... I guess it's still a Spellcaster, but still. And there we go. Rex Raptor will take the L. And since he was forced to take the L, we can pull ourselves. Come on, luck. Mammoth Graveyard I do like. Not in this game, but I do like it. Flame Ghost, what do I need to fuse you? I do have those cards that will make you... I'm joking, we're not going to go for that. Dissolve a Rock is actually better than that. That's sad. Like, it has the same defense as that thing's attack stat. Alright, one more duel against Rex Raptor, and Rex is done. Because we'll get the pack, which is what we're looking for. And then we can open up a new pack, which is what you're all looking for. And me too, because I want new cards. Our cards need to get... Oh, good, that's one of it. Anytime you see a Dino Monster, it's one of his better cards. So I'm glad to see that he's starting to pull out some of the good stuff. Obviously, I started with a godlike hand. Come on, Pot of Greed, Poly into Mystic Lamb. We're going to make Hyasabi twice. Nope. But I do have Hibikimi again, and that card is really good. But I'm going to play a monster a little bit safer, like 7-card Fish, because that beats his ace monsters. Yeah. One Mako monster beats his ace monsters, which makes sense. Mako's like the last character of Tier 2. I know we unlocked Bones last, but Mako's technically the not strongest, but the last one to unlock of Tier 2. If it was up to me, Weevil's the strongest of Tier 2. That guy's a monster. I love Bones, and he's a good opponent. He could make you sweat, but he's not Weevil. Weevil's insane. The fact that Weevil has so many flip effects is just crazy. Whoever made Weevil was obviously a problem child that the teachers had to keep an eye on. Alright, Dark Elf, I don't care about my own life points, even though this is not the same deck as last time where it was like, okay, sacrifice my life points to do a ton of damage to the opponent's life points. No. This deck is Fusion, which, obviously having one Poly, be happy you saw Fusion today at all. You are not allowed to get mad. The fact that you saw Fusion was a miracle. I have one Poly and there's only one copy of every Fusion material. Granted, I have a Sangan to try and help if I get that lucky, but still. Like, this is harder to do. That was unlucky, by the way. This is harder to pull off than my Relinquished. Relinquished was not as hard as this. Yeah, since this is actually one of his... It is his best monster that you're ever going to see that isn't a tribute, then let's just get rid of it. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. Now, I did lose my best cards, but it's okay. The reason it's okay is because I have Hibikime and Hyasabi. These two cards are really good cards. So we're just going to say no to that. We're going to go into battle phase. We're going to do 1500 damage. 1500 damage is pretty cool. And I think we'll just end our turn after that. I think we're solid. Nothing's going to stop us now. Come and get me, Rexy. I want a new pack. Weevil actually stopped me. He beat me twice. You, on the other hand, no. In fact, Weevil's the only person to beat me so far, and hitting me twice lets me know that he's actually better than me in some ways. I don't like it, but I have to admit it. You know what? I could just tribute to the Doom this guy. He's never going to get anything better than me. What is he going to do? Change a heart into Sword Arm, a dragon? I mean, come on. It's not going to happen. Or Mega Zowler. We already won the duel. It's a guaranteed win against this kid. It won't be this turn, but it will be a guaranteed win. It's like, but what if he gets Mirror Force? We have 7 tools. Okay, well, what if he does what you just said? We have Fisher, and we have Hibikime to win the duel. Okay, well, what if he gets Raigeki, and then he attacks you? I have Fisher, and then I still win the duel. It's the same thing, kids. He lost. What if he got swords? That is the one thing you could have said. If he gets swords, that is the one thing. Because I did throw away MST, didn't I? Nope, he didn't get any of that stuff. Ceasefire for game. Even though I do run a lot of... Everyone runs a lot of normal monsters, Ceasefire still has a lot of value. Just to know what the opponent's face down is nice. So, let's go ahead and win this duel. Rex Raptor, thank you for your excitement, but I do want to fight Joey again. I miss Joseph. And Joey loves effect monsters, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Even back in Duel's Kingdom, he had Lava and Swamp Battle Guard, and Time Wizard, so... It's not like he didn't have effect monsters back then, too. And that was back when effect monsters were rare. There it is. Okay. We needed this pack to get... honestly, it's this pack and another one, but we needed this pack to unlock another character. So we're going to bounce between Blue Eyes and this pack now. Guardian of the Throne Room is just a decent machine. If I ever get a good spell card, it'll be worth it. Amoeba? There's only one time you'll be useful. And I don't think it's time for you yet. What does Weather Report do again? Destroys all face-up swords revealing light on the field. Yeah, Weather Report's super worth it. So good. Alright, let's do one more duel today. We're going to take on my boy Joey, because I love Joey. And we're going to see if we can beat him. I got a really weird hand, because Change of Heart's a good card, but we don't know what he's got. Back row this time, and a beater monster, which most of my fusion materials can't beat. I need my just beater monsters. Did I draw Polly? No, I drew Fisher, which isn't bad. I drew one of my beaters, but he has a trap for once in his life, so I'm kind of worried. You know what? What is this again? Imperial Order? Ah, shit. You know what? Screw it. What is the trap possibly going to be? Exactly. It's not going to be Kunai with Chain. Please don't be Kunai with Chain. That's the one thing I'm thinking of right now. Do not be Kunai with Chain. Okay, it's Mirror Force. Good. We got rid of it early. I don't mind getting rid of that on turn 1. I am a little worried, but we're fine. We're fine. I have a Sangan. I just need to think. And I'm a giant soldier for defense. Holy shit. Whoa. Okay, looks like we run the same boss monster, because that is a hell of a monster right there. And the only reason you would run that with a fusion deck means that, yeah, oh god, I need to kill that thing as soon as possible. I'm very glad he Tribute Summoned, though. Oh my god, I'm so glad he Tribute Summoned. That made things way easier. I could go for massive damage, though, but that's not what we do. We go for victories. Because he'll probably just Monster Reborn it. Alright, or at least try to. I won't let him. And just like that, we can go back into 7-colored fish, which will lose to most of his monsters, but I need to get some damage in before problems start. In order to feel safe against Joey, apparently I need a 2400 attack point monster at least. And I don't have one. Even all my fusions, I only have like 2 honestly, let's just check. I have Black Skull Dragon. I have Empress Judge. Can I... Wait, is this sorted in the right order right now? I want to show off like an order of attack. Okay. Black Skull Dragon, Skull Knight, Empress Judge, Roaring Ocean Sea Snake. So, Black Skull and Skull Knight are good enough. They're extremely hard and probably impossible to summon. But they're the only ones strong enough to take down all of Joey's cards. So we gotta hope for the best here. That he doesn't get anything. Please just try to activate spell cards and tell me your hand is trash right now. Because the first time we dueled you, you had a lot of good stuff. Yep, there we go. That lets me know your hand is trash. And we're gonna Imperial Order so he cannot play the Yugioh. The best cards in the game are the no Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And anything that's limited to 1. Oh! Ho, 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 ho! My boy's risking it, and he's good at it. This isn't TAC Force 7 where he sucks. Oh, you know what? I'm not even mad. I respect it. I respect it. I ran Time Wizard for a year, and I never did the effect. This man does it and gets it on the first try. God damn. Yeah, no, still have Imperial Order. I don't trust him. Sangan or Giants? Let's go with Sangan. At least that way, if Sangan dies, I get something back for it. Currently, though, I do not have any monsters that are worth fusing, so there's no reason to look for a material. I could just pick a monster I think is worthwhile. Like, if I want to go Man-Earbug. They should make a fusion for Man-Earbug. It should be Man-Earbug with Needleworm, and then what it does is that it flips itself face down, and then when it flips face up, You destroy 3 monsters, and then you get rid of 15 cards from your opponent's deck. And I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. That's what it has to do. Alright, I could get my own Time Wizard. I'm not going to get a fusion. That's most likely not happening. I technically have the damage advantage right now, but I might not keep it, so I'm going to hold on to Man-Eater Bug just in case. Because Alligator Sword can't stop Dark Elf, but if he gets something stronger, like a Panther Warrior or something, I might need an answer for it. Or I get Mirror Force and now what I just did was useless, but sure. Whatever the game wants, whatever the game wants, I don't care. Alright, Mirror Force, get on out there, and Dark Elf, your time to shine. So now I have a Spell Stopper and a Monster Destructor. Granted, my life points are very low, so I gotta be a little scared. My life points are almost Duelist Kingdom level. His life points are still very nice. So, let's see what old Joseph has in store for me. Well, that was weird. He paid the 800 to try and get a Summon Skull. Oh, is he showing me that he... Oh my... Wait, you had 2 Graceful... I thought Graceful Charity would be limited. Are you telling me Graceful Charity isn't limited? Holy shit. If that card isn't limited, the game's over. Like, that's just busted. If you can run more than one of those, that is actually busted. Do I set up for next turn, knowing that I won't have any life points left? Also, we don't know if he runs Burn, so I might not even want to pay another 1,000. Alright. No, you know what? Let's just go all in. Let's just go all in. I don't think he runs Burn. Joey Wheeler is not a man of Burn. Not a man of Burn. He just has funny effects, and he likes flip coins and rolling dice. That's Joey. Anything luck-based, it's all him. So we're going all in, because I want to truly believe that since he used up all his spells, that he actually has nothing. The best he could top deck is like a Goblin Attack Force, which would kill me, but that's why we have Mirror Force. So I win. Perfect. I win. Duel's over. I can't afford Imperial Order, which is even better, because we don't want to afford it. Because look at all these cool cards we have. We can activate Change of Heart for game. And Change of Heart gets us Alligator Sword, of course. Then we can activate Monster War, because I want to win the duel with one of his cards. And it will be... Summon Skull. Yeah. I'm just letting him know how badly I could beat him, even though it was a very close duel, and I'm not trying to talk shit because Joey's awesome. But it was a close duel, and I got to be a little more careful next time. So we're going to attack with Summon Skull. And by doing that, Joey Wheeler has lost. A Tier 3 opponent has lost yet again. Bandit Keith and Joey, they need to work on themselves. Now, I'm going to go for this again, because we've got to keep pulling from here. Darkness approaches. Mahavelo! Oh, that's a really good pull. Mahavelo is not a joke. That is a good pull. Griggle! Wow, a lot of cards in here that are all about Ken Yu. And Final Destiny is a crazy card. I guess if you have a super draw power deck, it's worth it. I don't remember this card being good. Discard 2 cards from your hand, select 1 face-up monster, and flip face down, but do not change its battle position. Is this one of the only cards that can have face-down attack mode monsters? Interesting. What about Snake Fang? Decrease one selected monster's defense by 500 points. No. Alright, well, we're getting bad pulls from there, but who cares, guys? This has been a lot of fun. Please remember to like and subscribe. Next episode, we're going to work on trying to get even more packs that'll help us get new characters. See you all then.